Are you all right? Oh, there she is waiting. How's everybody? I'm fine, thanks for asking. I'm a little bit thirsty, so I bought myself a drink. Isn't it funny? Funny. Oh, look at me, I've took a drink out of there. Oh, anyway, so let's have a drink. Happy Christmas. Do you love the music, Susie, or are you a massive fucking liar? Right, welcome to Kelly Taylor's Late Night Comedy Salon with me, Kelly Taylor. And it's a show that focuses on the truly important things in life, like what I'm thinking and doing, and what I think of what you're doing and saying. Yeah. So let's sit back and relax. Are you relaxing? I'm relaxing. Can't tell. Do I look great tonight? Now, in the days before this has happened, the lockdown and everything, and in the days in the future, you know, fingers crossed, George Michael, I run one of the best salons in Hull. Sorry, I was reading something and it threw me. I'm going to stop doing that. I don't know. Yeah. Shush, you're ruining it for everybody. So in the days before the lockdown, I run the best salon in Hull. Hands down. I'm a celebrity hairdresser. And I run, you can see it here, Hair Body Hair Choice. There you go. There it is. Hair Body Hair Choice by Kelly Taylor. That is my salon. And who do I have as a client? Oh, I don't know. Only a little somebody called Peter Levy. He's one of my clients. So I'll just leave that there. Yeah. And one day when I get back to it, hopefully soon, because, I have been going out and doing a little bit of mobile, but I've been wearing my mask. I've got this brilliant little mask here, look. And I don't think it compromises use and looks. It's quite a good one, isn't it? Keeps you safe and keeps you looking stylish. Yeah. Just spritz that down with a bit of Dettol afterwards. It's not a terrible salon. Ignore her. She's a liar. But do you know what? I don't know what's going on. I'm more than an hairdresser. I'm more than any of that. I am a life coach, a therapist, a counsellor, an advisor, an empath, a healer, a teacher, a student, an influencer, a muse, a trendsetter, a trend follower, a story hearer, a storyteller, a writer, an actor, a clown. You know, I'm a poet, a songwriter, a song singer, a dancer, a choreographer, a musical director, an entrepreneur, and a businesswoman. And yet so much more. Yeah, I'm lots of things. So tonight I'm going to read you a bit of Kelly-rotica, a little bit of sexy Kelly-rotica, because you know how good I am at that. I've also got an amazing guest on. He's called Tom James. Isn't that amazing? You've probably heard of him because you know me and everybody listens to everything I say. And he's an author. He's written 2 books. One of them is 50 Shades of Gravy. I am an holistic hairdresser. Do you know what I am? I do Hairdressers Without Borders. I travel the world, you know, giving Indian head massages to people whose kids have died and things like that. So we've got Kelly-rotica, and tonight's show is sponsored by Todd Carty for Matalan. And Todd Carty's brought out a fantastic range of storage boxes, and he calls them Todd Carty Storage Solutions. And there isn't a storage problem that Todd Carty can't solve with his solutions. So we'll be having a little quiz on Todd Carty to celebrate that. I have got one of Todd Carty's storage solution boxes somewhere. I can't find it, but I tell you, it's brilliant. When you put something in it, it stays there, you know, till you take it out again. Which, you know, you can't say of a lot of boxes, can you? Might even hear from my nana. I have got this, which is just basically texting for ghosts. I have made it more simple, you know, if we're just having a quick chat. So we are like, "Are you nana? Are you all right? How's your day going?" And it's all, and you think, she's had a terrible time of it. I'll leave you to it, nana. So there's that there, just in case we want to see anything from beyond. What else have we got? I'm just going to turn the page. Oh, Alison, don't do that. Let me tell you a little bit about Tom James. You know, I told you a list about me and what I am. Well, I'm going to do the same about Tom James, and here it is. He's a caravan enthusiast, an animal lover, a cat owner, a food eater, a beer drinker, a clothes wearer, a night sleeper, a do-gooder, a film watcher, a bird feeder, a book reader, and a book writer. That good. And he's my mate. I've got kinds of friends like that. Your friends are probably a bit boring and they can't do much. Well, my friends are like writing books and reading the news. Jealous. Right. I'm also going to tell you 5 facts about Hull, because that's where I am. Hull. It's the finest place on planet Earth. It's really nice. Oh, Lucy Clark, shut up. I'm so fat. I am actually. I just put this on and I can't believe how wide it's stretched. It's a bit upsetting. Here are 5 facts about Hull, right? Oh, Colin, you massive bellend. Right. 5 facts about Hull. Humber Bridge was the first bridge ever to contain silicon. Number 2, the real Aunt Bessie was born in Hull down Hessel Road in 1928. Amazing. Now this is a good one. Liberace had a standing order with bins as it was. It's not now, it's shut. But as it was, bins, because there was a kind of cotton napkin that they only could get in bins because of the port. And Liberace had a standing order with them for that. Lovely. Glitter was first used on a commercially printed Christmas card from Hull in 1928. That was printed in Cottingham. And this is my favourite fact. This is a brilliant one. Elton John. Now, everybody knows he's everyone's favourite bummer. Now, Elton John found out that Hull has white phone boxes. And he wanted a bit of that. And he's got a Hull white phone box, and he had it made into like a shower, and he has it outside his swimming pool in Las Vegas. How amazing is that? That's amazing. That's 5 facts about Hull. Isn't that good? Colin can sod off. Right, so shall I? Let me just have a little quick look around on everything I'm doing. Yeah. I think it might be time for Calirotica. What do you think? Do you think it is? Do you think it's time for Calirotica? Shall I do it? And then we'll bring Tom on, because he's going to read a bit out of his book. He's really good at reading, honestly. I heard him reading earlier and I was like, God, there are real big words on that. All right, so it's Calirotica. Hang on a minute, because I'm going to turn that from a clock into some sexy music. Oh, I think I've got a little guest. Come here. Come on then, little one. Come on. It's this way, Nobed. Ignore it. It's gone. Right. This song, all of them are true, Abby. Stupid face. Right. This is a sexy story called May to December. Candles on. I can see that. Candy was a 35-year-old scorcher. She had long dark hair, sexy Mediterranean looks, and legs that went on for miles. She knew the power she had over men, and she knew how to get what she wanted. When Candy walked into a room, everyone noticed. She was that good looking. It excited her to know that men and women wanted her, and they usually got her because she was a massive slag. One afternoon, she had just finished a very hard shift at the lab where she worked as a scientist, trying to discover a new kind of fuel for cars and lorries and things like that. She was sitting at a hotel bar for only 10 minutes when a tall, handsome, older gentleman entered, and he came over and started to casually chat to her. She found herself completely transfixed by him. He was everything that the young studs weren't. He had confidence and sex appeal by the boatload, and he put her at ease instantly. She'd never been attracted to an older man before, because they're gross. But there was something about this one. What's your name? Asked the silver fox. Candy Fitzgerald. I don't think I'll do that voice. I think it's going to be too difficult to pick up. They introduce themselves. It's Kate and Candy Fitzgerald. Well, Candy, I'd like to spend a bit more time with you. I want to get to know you. How about I take you out for dinner, said Keith. I'd love to go to dinner with you, Candy replied. She had no idea what was happening to her. She was falling deep in love with this man that she'd known for literally seconds. No, it won't. Don't say that. He was so charming and well dressed. He was like James Bond's dad. While Keith and Candy tucked into their prawn cocktail starter at the opulent restaurant, they started playing footsie under the table. Candy kicked her shoe off and ran her stocking foot up Keith's leg. She felt his sock garter and realised this was one sophisticated guy. I want to make love to you tonight, Candy, said Keith, staring deeply into Candy's eyes. A bit forward, isn't it? I want the same thing, and I want it now. I don't think I can wait until after the tiramisu. Let's go to my fancy hotel room. I'm going to show you how beautiful I think you are, said Keith. I just need to go to powder my nose, said Candy, which wasn't true. She wanted to have a quick rinse down with a wet wipe and pop a sweater creme fresh in her pussy. Candy nipped to the loo for a wee and freshen up while Keith got the bill. It wasn't much because they'd only had 2 glasses of house white and 2 prawn cocktails, and they didn't get charged for the little dish of olives, and Keith didn't mention it. On the way up to the room, Keith couldn't keep his hands off Candy, and she loved every second of it. She'd been around the block a bit, but Keith's experienced hands seemed to know exactly what she wanted, and she liked pretty much everything. Candy had quite low self-esteem considering she was so attractive. He opened the door to his room and they walked in. There isn't much to describe, pretty standard stuff, square room, watercolour above the bed, striped bedspread, matching curtains, usual things. Candy laid on the bed and Keith went into the bathroom. He came out again and just popped the telly on and then turned it up quite loud and then disappeared back into the bathroom. After 10 minutes, he came back out with an erection. Candy licked her lips and took her lab coat off, revealing her red peephole bra and red crotchless knickers. Then Keith went at it like a madman and Candy had about 10 orgasms. Then Keith went back into the toilet really quick and came back out again and carried on for ages. Candy got a bit bored, if she was honest, but she didn't mind because Keith seemed really nice. Eventually, Keith fell asleep without achieving orgasm. The end. That was good, wasn't it? God, I am one sexy mother. And I am a mother. Got Blazer, my lad Blazer. He's a good boy, isn't he? Now, enough about me and how sexy I am. Do you want to hear about how brilliant Tom James is? I can't hear out. I'll just assume you don't like him. Let me put my watch back on. Right, where's Tom James? Let's bring him on. He's brilliant. Come on, Tom James. Oh, yeah, there he is. Look at his little face. Aren't you lovely? What are you doing?
Hello. I'm in my kitchen talking to you, Kelly. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks. God, is that a caravan? That looks so nice. You've got it really, really nice. Right. Oh, I love it. I love the extra. Oh, look, we're bigger. Yay. Did you know that tonight is sponsored by Todd Carty for Matalan?
Yeah, I heard. That's great. That's great.
It is good, isn't it? As a little homage to, are you drinking beer?
Yeah, I'm drinking beer.
Yeah, I'm drinking this. I'm gonna drink some of it now.
Cheers. Cheers, Kelly.
Cheers.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, Swiglets. Right, so do you want to do a little quiz on Todd Carty then?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's going to be up against the clock, so let me just put my timer on. So you've got to get as many questions as you can, right?
Right.
Okay, then. How old is Todd Carty?
55.
What was the name of the EastEnders character Todd Carty played?
Mark Fowler.
Where was Todd Carty born?
Basingstoke.
What is Todd's favourite food?
Risotto.
Where did Todd meet his wife?
Grange Hill.
What happened to him in Grange Hill?
He left.
What is Todd Carty's dream car?
A Lamborghini Countach.
What's Todd Carty's mum called? That's the timer.
Rod.
That's the timer. Oh, that's really good. Did you enjoy that?
I did. That was great. So what's? How did I do?
I have no idea. I was told to ask some questions. You had to come up with the answers. I don't know what the answers are.
So we don't know. We don't know if I was right.
I don't think that's the aim of it. Is it?
Yeah, that's not really a
Todd
quiz.
Carty,
What we just did.
Dora
That's not really a
Solutions
quiz.
just said, do a little Todd Carty question and answer thing. I did what I was told. I can only tell you what's written on the paper, Tom. Now, let's talk about this book you've written about how much you hate other people's kids.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's called Your Children Are Boring.
Well, let's have a look at it. Oh, let's have a look at it. Let me see it. Pass me. Oh. I can't read that. It's too small.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, it's not a parenting manual. It's about how society worships children a little bit, and how parents use their kids as social currency, and it's ideally it will alienate a good portion of people that read it. Parents who take their kids to pubs, parents who make their kids wear those T-shirts that say things like "mother lover" or something like that. Parents who think that they're
a T-shirt like that.
Parents who take their who think they should be their child's best friend rather than parent. Parents who use the word mum or dad in their social media bio, which is always a tricky one. Parents who think their child is in some way special. That's one.
Blazer's very special.
Yeah, it's
My
not.
Blazer is very special. He's so special. He has to have help at school.
Yeah, that is special. That is special. So it's that's what it's about. It's about that, and it's look, Todd Carty is 56. Is that what I said?
I think you did say that, Tom.
That's amazing.
Well, at least we know one of the answers.
Yeah, that's great. Imagine if it was Todd Carty's birthday today as well. Imagine.
Do you want me to imagine that? Yeah, that's nice, thank you. I've got a voodoo doll. Is there anybody you'd like me to stick pins in it for? Jane said you said 55.
Jane's ruined it for me there, hasn't she?
Do you want me to stick a pin in it?
Yeah, but not for Jane. Jane's
not for Jane.
And not for Todd either. Don't do it for Todd.
No, not for Todd. But come on, let's think. Oh, I do it I know where. Right. Who can't you think of anybody that we can just stick a pin in for?
How about
JR? He was bad, wasn't he?
Oh, okay, yeah, good. That's good.
Miss JR. I miss days of having a proper baddie. Right. Now it's up to you. But what do you want to do first? Do you want to read a little bit from your book? Or do you want me to ask you questions about you? Or do you want to see that I bought these sunglasses off the internet recently?
They're good.
Because why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
They're great.
I know.
Yeah. They're good. I don't mind. Maybe ask me some questions. I don't mind.
Well, I'll ask you some questions. Let's get to know the real Tom James. Right. Do you like Maroon 5? I do. I've liked him since the beginning. You know, when Adam Levine was really good looking, he used to be real fit and he used to like dance about looking real sexy, but now he looks really, really skinny. He looks like a starving child covered in pen. But I still like their music. Question 2. Do you like my hair like this or like this?
The first one.
Yeah, I agree. What's your favourite drink? I suppose being from Essex, it's probably shandy or breast milk, is it?
Why breast milk?
Because you're all a bunch of babies. I'm trying to do like banter. It's fun. North-south divide. It's hilarious. We're all thick, you're all puffs. Come on then. What's your favourite drink?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is breast milk, which is really fucking weird.
It is weird, isn't it? Oh, that was a lovely answer. Thank you for that, Tom James. Do you agree? This is question 5, by the way. No, it's not. It's question 4, so shut up. Do you agree that Star Wars is massively overrated, or are you wrong?
I think I'm probably a bit of both.
You realise it's stupid. It's stupid. Why
I'm a
is
bit
everybody bumming it? It's stupid. Who's the biggest man you could beat up?
Well, you didn't say age. There was an old fella I saw today. He was about 6'2", but I reckon I could take him out pretty easily.
Yeah?
He was in his
Take
80s.
your top off and you did it? Just take your top off and have a big fight?
No,
You could do that.
I'd creep up on him and take his legs away and then roll him into the road.
An awful thing to do.
Yeah.
Poor man.
I didn't do it.
Your car has had the brakes cut. The doors are jammed. It's speeding towards a massive ravine. There's no escape. What song's playing?
The theme to the Magic Roundabout.
Oh, sinister. But a bit slower.
Yeah.
I love that. Are you one of those men that go fishing just so that you can get a picture of you holding a big fish?
No, I don't go fishing.
Oh, where is your favourite place to fish?
I don't have one. I've never been fishing. I don't go fishing.
Where do you stay if you go fishing? Are you in a static or do you just hook up your tourer? No need to pack.
Yeah.
If you could have unlimited holidays anywhere for free, but you always had to have one bollock hanging out of your trunks the entire time and you weren't allowed to tell anybody why, where would you go?
Probably North Devon or Hull. You'd probably get away with it in Hull.
You would? I've always got one of my testicles out.
Yeah.
Rafflecopter. Well, no, like I'll say out. I'm mad now.
You are.
Another question. Oh, right. Is that my vibrator? Is what my vibrator? No, it's not. Right. If you sponsored a child from another country, would you choose the one that has to drink the water with wee in it, or would you choose one that's eyelashes have gone mad?
What am I sponsoring them for? Like a run or a swim?
Yeah, walk.
One with the best legs, most power in the legs, probably.
I don't know. That's a difficult one because the one with the mad eyelashes probably able to run for ages, but the one that's real dehydrated or has been drinking wee. Oh God, don't it break your heart? Would you recommend fishing to someone who's never been fishing before?
No.
Oh. Okay. What's your favourite war?
Ooh. Probably the Crimean War.
Mine's the war on drugs, but I've got my priorities right. Right. Which 3 books would you take with you if you had to go fishing for 6 months?
I'd take Down and Out in Paris and London.
Oh yeah, I've read that. It's good.
It's good, isn't it? I'd take the complete works of Kelli, obviously.
Damn straight. Oh God, though, you'd be in a writer. You'd have to take a hell of a lot of tissues with you.
And I'd take some sort of fishing manual.
That's a good idea. But do you need one? You must be quite an expert on fishing.
I don't know why you think I'm good. I've never been fishing. I don't know where this has come from.
Okay, be like that then. If you had to kill someone, had to, who, why, and how? I'm doing this a lot. Can you tell it makes me look like I'm really interested?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Get and practice.
Okay. I'd kill. So if I had to kill someone, who would it be?
Yeah, you have to.
I don't know. Probably one of my ex-bosses. Probably someone like that. And then how would I kill them?
Yes.
I'd probably creep up behind them, take their legs away, and roll them into the road.
You've certainly got on my move.
And then what was the other one? What? How would I get rid of their body?
It wasn't, but gosh, it was how, who, how, and why. But you're going into a lot of detail.
I've given it.
Grind them up and feed them to pigs.
I've had a lot of time on my hands lately to think about this stuff. So, yeah.
Your mind does go to dark places, doesn't it?
Mine does.
Yeah, I know. Would you rather clean up poo and sick or blood and guts?
Blood and guts.
Really? Poo and sick for me every time. I can't deal with blood and guts. This is me with blood and guts. I just won't look at it. I'm like this about it. No, I don't want to say it. But poo and sick, I'm all like, come on, give us a cloth, I'll clean it up. I don't like it, I'll just do it.
Right.
Which one of your friends' kids is the worst?
That's a hard choice. They're all quite bad.
You
know? Yeah, I don't know. All of them, they're all pretty bad.
Yeah, I've got a very, very, very good friend called Justine, and she's got a little kid called Barnaby. And you'd think, being called Barnaby, they'd have to be quite cute, and it's hideous. It's the ugliest little thing you've ever seen, and it's not even interesting. Don't even like the same things I like. You can't have a conversation with it because some kids are real good and they can name all the dinosaurs or something. It can't do anything. He's starting school in September, and I just think he's just gonna have a really hard time of it because he's shit. It may as well be called Ben or something. It's just really basic and boring. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do you know Jackie?
I know of Jackie.
I was going to have her on tonight, but she couldn't come on because she was beefing about her dead husband. It's been 3 weeks. She won't stop going on about it. She reckons it's triggered her IBS. That's what she says. So he's brought on the IBS. I don't think she's got IBS. I think she's got an addiction to Candy Crush Soda Saga because every time she goes for an emergency poo, I get a bloody load of alerts going, oh, can I have a free life? Can I have a free life? So IBS my ass. Anyway, Netflix calls you up. I'm Netflix. Tom James, we want an idea for a sitcom. Impress me.
Oh, I've had an idea for a sitcom before. So it's called Me and the Judge, right? And it's about a former murderer who lives with the judge who sent him down. But this judge, every time they live together, he keeps letting him off of things because they're stepbrothers. So it's like this, oh my God, odd couple.
Right in itself.
And one's a criminal and one's a judge. And I think it would be hilarious. I imagine Shane Ritchie in that.
What made you think of him? Can you give me 5 facts about Essex, where you're from? Oh, thanks, Alison.
Let me think. Okay.
There've got to be facts that no one else knows. It's not like, oh, did you know that so-and-so is from Essex?
No.
They film The Only Way is Essex in Essex. None of them.
No. Okay. So everyone knows Essex has the word sex in it, in the word. Did you know that it also contains the word monkey, shopping, butterkissed, and Keith? That's true. My second fact is there are 20 million people in Essex. It is the UK's biggest county and also its highest, with the famous Tower of Chelmsford, which reaches 20,000 feet. Bonus fact, the Tower of Chelmsford isn't a tower at all. It's actually a collection of napkins. Fact number 3, Essex rhyming slang evolved from Cockney rhyming slang. However, it doesn't rhyme and no one knows what any of it means. Fact 4, Canvey Island is an anagram of Canvey Island. I was running out of things there.
It is if you think about it, isn't it?
Number 5, is there are several famous people that you won't have heard of that come from Essex. Simon Ansell, Maggie Smith, Todd Carty, Henry Kissinger, Basil Rathbone, Jesus fucking Christ, and Kelly Maloney. So that's my fact off the top of my head.
That's brilliant. That is so good. I really enjoyed them. Do you want to? I just read what Joshua said. It was funny. It made me lol. Do you want to read a little bit from your book?
Sure.
I was just looking at my clock to see how long we had left because I want to make sure that you've got loads and loads of time.
Oh, I'll just read a quick excerpt.
No, really quick, you stupid bastard. We've got loads of time. That's what I said it for.
Oh, okay.
It is. Thank you, Debbie Badon. Okay, then. You go for it.
All right. So I'm going to read a little bit from a section called They're Not Special. It's bemusing how blind parents are to the concept of their child being special. Some kids are special in different ways and some kids aren't. And what do we mean by special anyway? Putting it to one side, the other use of the word special, there are genuinely special children, and we all know that. We probably know one or two. A friend of mine has a little girl who is extraordinarily intelligent, academically prolific in every subject, from art to humanities to science, a sophisticated sense of humour, she's polite, kind and humble, and she's not out of high school. That's special, especially given that her dad is a complete moron. But what makes the whole situation more special is that while the parents are clearly proud of her achievements, they wait to be asked, which shouldn't be rare. That's how conversations work. There are other kids who can be fun, easygoing, occasionally funny. They have their trials and challenges, and guess what? That's normal. It's lovely and it's not special. Rudolf Nureyev said, when asked why he didn't have children, they wouldn't be as good as I am, and then I wouldn't know what to do with the little imbeciles. If you recall the Roald Dahl tale of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, there were children in that story who were meant to be the contrast to Charlie. They were brilliantly drawn representations of greed, selfishness, avarice, and other hideous character traits. We now appear to be in a world where children are lauded for behaving like Veruca Salt or Violet Beauregard. Again, we are confronted with children in advertising behaving in the most disagreeable and plainly counterfeit manner, as if they were created in a laboratory. For the most part, the children appear to be acting in a way that an adult might think one is meant to act if it was a child. Lots of sideways, knowing looks, eye rolls, and comments that they've learned to trot out because their parents have told them how funny it is, and it's become their little party trick. A conversation broke out on Twitter recently around the recent surge in young children being transgender. Ooh, topical. As is usually the case, many people saw this as a great opportunity to make the discussion all about them and perhaps enhance their online id. That's the new normal now. But what was more fascinating was how so many parents chipped in explaining that being transgender made these children more special, that they were more mature, with one saying they were more evolved and kind, while another stating that these kids have come to teach us to love at the soul level the way God loves us. You see, if you can wade through this theocratic, woke-fueled fuckery of these imbeciles, there is an inevitable conclusion. As the man says, if everyone's child is special, none of them end up being special. And parents are starting to realise this. Say what you like about humanity, but we're certainly adaptable and competitive as hell. If your reasons for having children were less than sound, and you've turned this poor little thing into a medal for you to wear on your social media chest, then everything's a league table, a scoreboard for the bored and terminally insecure. Piano prodigy 1, undiagnosed Asperger's 4, Sixer at clubs 1, Selfie with dad gets 50 likes, 5. Nut allergy, 1. Trans, 7. It seems for some parents, the fact that your child isn't enough, that you and your partner have managed to have a child and aim to bring it up to be happy, kind, intelligent, and humane is great. But even that's not special. Special is the sort of thing that can change the world in some way. So unless you gave birth to a fully formed adult human female, Nobel Prize-winning scientist, vegan, who is mad keen on adopting kids and has a great sense of humour, shut up.
I just made that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I made that while you were reading.
Good.
What do you want? Yellow? I know,
Yellow.
don't you just want to marry him a bit?
Yellow. Oh,
right.
yellow.
Hang on a minute, because I've got little Miss Violet Chalk, and she wants to just say, isn't she beautiful? Do you want me to just sing her a theme tune real quick?
Quickly.
Actually, they've got not quickly, slowly. It's piranha monkey. Her daddy was a piranha, and mommy was a monkey. She's piranha monkey. Look at her. Look at your tummy, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Right, so what were we saying? What do you want? Yellow, green, pink, or purple?
Green.
GREEN. Right. 6, 8, 7, or 2?
2.
You're a knobhead. That's what it says.
Fair
I
enough.
can just tell you what it says.
That's a great. We should do this every week. That.
Look, this.
Yeah.
Actually, shouldn't I? This is oregano. I didn't even know I could do it.
What are they called? What are those things called?
I think they're called. Well, we called them Chinese quizzes at school, but I don't think you're allowed to say quiz now. I can't remember is what I'm going to say, but we just used to say they were good for finding out who fancied you and who was a flea bag, because you'd be like, Victoria Holden, which one are you? You flea bag, because no one liked her, but that's because she was poor. So it's good enough reason.
Fortune tellers. There you go.
Fortune tellers. Thank you, Joshua George. You'd like him. He's real good. What else are we doing? What else have we said we're doing? I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm not.
Yeah.
What should be the weekly feature? What Tom reading out his bit or me going like that?
The fortune teller thing.
It's so good, isn't it? I made that while I was
Yeah.
talking to you.
Yeah. That's
Well, no,
good.
while you were reading. I don't know what you said, but I bet it was brilliant.
It was
I'll probably watch it back when I've got. Oh, I was going to ask you. Have you made any of the recipes in this book?
Just the Knickerbocker glory hole.
Really, you dirty bitch.
No.
Happy ending. Some of the lick my spuds, butter my carrot, shank me off.
I co-wrote that, so it's not all on me.
I didn't do the wet road bits. I did the bits about anti-cancer and Black Lives Matter. No, you wrote the dirty bits. Pump me pie with passion.
I didn't do that one.
Force. Not reading that one.
No, don't read that one.
Necro Philadelphia cheese sandwiches.
I did write that one. That was topical at the time because of Jimmy Savile.
Oh, I see. I was going to say yeah, because he loved sandwiches. But no, he used to do it with dead people, didn't he? I don't know why people are so upset. But I wouldn't mind. Anyway, what else was we doing? Do you want to say this really good mask I bought? I mean, it's not this one, because I bought that one as a joke. But I bought a really good mask, you know, because everybody's got to wear a mask now. Isn't this a good one? Though, everybody shut up though. I got this off of the interweb, and it's like a big sock. And you put it on over your head, and then you pull it up like that. And what's brilliant, every time you breathe out, it seems your glasses up. So it's really good. Oh, where the fuck can you buy your book? You can buy this book from Amazon. And if you don't, you're a massive bell end. Look at that. In fact, if you don't buy his book, I'm going to pretend that's you, and that is going in your tail. Bumhole. Up your tail and up your bumhole. If you don't buy, your children are boring. It's not a snood, Abby. Get your facts right. Snoods just pull up. This has got ear holes and a filter in it. Look, got a filter in it. It's basically a sanitary towel for your face. Look, and you pop it in there, and then you can't die.
Is that I bought one of those as well. Yeah, I've got one of those.
Show me.
Stay there.
Oh, I'm gonna. Frank, Violet, come here. That caravan's massive.
Yeah, I haven't worn it.
Is that why you've got COVID now?
Oh yeah, that and all these old people I keep rugby tackling. I think they're pretty rife with it. Yeah, look, there you go.
Oh gosh, who's that man? Oh gosh, it's Tom
Is
James.
it the other way around? It's like putting your hair in pants.
I wouldn't know.
Probably. It's like putting your head in an old man's pants. Yeah, there you go.
God, you look so safe now. I wouldn't feel frightened at all if I saw you looming over me. Good evening.
Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
What's really good is you can chew. And you can eat loads of stuff and people don't even know. I agree. I do agree, Susie Meredith. You'd like Susie Meredith. Fucking nuts.
That's a nice oven. Is that?
It's a nice oven, isn't it? Move out the way so we can see what your oven looks like. Move out the way.
It's very, it's very
just
clean.
Caravan, and that's just a tourer, is it? Or is it static that you're in?
I don't live in a caravan. I don't know where you got the caravan thing from. I don't go fishing, and I don't live in a caravan. Your research really, let you down.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't do a lot of research.
Okay. So
do you want to see this hat bought? Right.
I think I'm secretly gay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, let me turn the light down, and then you'll be all like, "Whoop, whoop."
What are you doing?
I don't know, but don't you think it's
you want to see something I bought from the internet during lockdown?
I do. Yeah.
So what I found was that you have to keep like opening things, doors and stuff like that, and I don't know, picking up things, right? And it could have the COVID or the coronavirus on it, and so it's terrible to get your fingers on them. So you need something that's like fingers or like a stick, and
show me.
But isn't a stick. So I bought this.
Ah, let me see.
I'll hand it to you.
Thank you. Oh, it's such a good idea. Can I keep this one?
Yeah.
Oh, so like you can push and you can open doors with it. I can open this drawer, and there's only me opened it with my germ-filled hands. That is a really good idea. Thank you very much. I'll keep that in my bra. Then I'll know where it is. Covered in germs. I've got everything in there.
Yeah, that means you've put COVID in your bra.
Did you have COVID on you?
And what possibly? Some of those old people did.
Oh,
I talked a lot about old people tonight. I do apologise.
You do volunteer work for old people, don't you? Because I'm the same. I like old people. I love them.
I don't really do it for them, if I'm honest.
What do you do it for then?
I do it so that it could get leaked out on an internet show and make me look good.
That's a good idea. You are so smart. because I do a lot for charity, but I always ask for payment because I won't be taking piss out of.
No.
I cut old people's hair. You do the garden, don't you? I cut their hair. I go to old people's homes and cut their hair.
Nice.
I cut Mrs. Risby. She's my favourite. She's so old. She's too old. Is Mrs. Risby really old? She's so old that her skin's so thin you can see the pattern of the fabric on the chair through her neck, and she sits back. That's how old she is.
That is old. Sure, she's not a ghost.
I thought she was a ghost. I was all like, am I the only one who can see hair? But no, she does. She says to me, I like my hair dyeing red. I think that's what she says. No one really knows what she says. Could be anything. Oh, you get off me. Stop touching me hair. Well, I think it's 22:01. I think it's 22:01. Tom, I know for a fact it is because I've got a massive clock.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean it's the end?
I'm reading. I should tell you, I'm reading a book at the moment, a new book, which I'm really enjoying. It's not, I like it, but it's a real interesting read.
Will be. And what you did is
what
this week. What you just did then.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well done. That's a complaint.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, you'll have to deal with that.
Did I ask you? Do you know what that is? Does anybody know what that is? It's a quiz. It's a little quiz. Oh, do you know what I nearly did then, Tom? I nearly tried to move that to your side of the screen because you'd be able to see it over your cooker easier. That's what I'm like. I'm mad. It's 22:02. I know it is now. Because it was 22:01 at the time. Don't start. I'm not having this. Yeah, do you know what that is? I did it again. I nearly did it again. Hang on. Shut up.
Is it a piece of metal for opening doors so you don't get COVID?
No. There it is. Can you see it? Oh, it's called an Indalo man. And it's from Spain. Pardon me. Oh, twiglets. It looks like the cross sign, doesn't it, Lucy Clark? But it's an Indalo man, so stop being racist. I think that's the end of the show. I don't know. I think probably people have left now. They've gone off furious. If anybody's still there, say hello to us and say night to us. They'll do it after because there's a delay. Frank, come here. What's this?
Well, it's been a pleasure coming on the show. Thank you for having me.
It's really nice. I'm really glad I had you on because I was a bit worried that you'd be real boring because I've seen what tasty music you've got. It's awful. You really like the most boring music.
Yeah, I know. I should.
Do you know?
I should know Katy Perry and whatever inane fuck shit you listen to.
I love Katy Perry. Her music is so jazzy. I love it. But you like things like what's it? The Jam.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the. I'm not very polished. Frankie, what's this? I just want Frankie to say hello to you. He's so gorgeous. Oh, listen, all right. Violet and Franklin. Do you want me to sing? Let me sing Violet and Franklin.
All right, everyone. Yeah, okay, go on then.
Have you got somewhere to be, Tom?
No, I was just saying good night to people have been.
I know you were. I just didn't want to keep you. Let's not have a row. Not now. It's been real nice. I was just gonna like, oh God, you haven't got to go, have you? Because you've got to, I don't know, wish death on one of your ex-bosses. Violet, what's this? Come here. Quick. I'll do it with Violet because she's amazing. Come here. What's this? Come on, Miss Violet. Miss Violet. Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. So this is Miss Violet, and Miss Violet and Frank run a detective agency called Chalk and Cheese. Frank's here, called Chalk and Cheeseman. Come here, Frankie. So it's Violet, Chalk, and Franklin Cheeseman. They do the work of 25 policemen. Lost your fox, and you'd like to retrieve them. Then call the offices of Chalk and Cheeseman. There they are, aren't they amazing? This is Franklin. This is Frank's theme tune. Frank has got his own theme tune, and this is it. Frankie's the dog you gotta thank if you want to thank a dog for being a prick. Ain't he lovely?
Good boy.
I love him so much. Don't have babies, just have puppies.
Yeah.
Oh, my puppies aren't boring, are they?
No, they're lovely.
No. I didn't see your cats today, which is a shame.
No, they just keep going in and out of the cat flap.
That's that noise, is it?
Yeah, that's what that noise was.
I'm not going to sing Children of Africa and get the name of it right. It's Children of Africa / It's My Birthday. Actually. Oh, it's so handsome. Right then, I shall go because Jim's probably tapping his watch, going, come on now, I need a poo. Because he likes his nighttime poos. Right then, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. If you did, if you didn't, fuck you. No one gave a shit. We don't need you. We're having a good time without you. And Frank thinks you're a dickhead. Sure. Me too. And I didn't move. Okay then, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I've been part of this show, and thank you from Frank, and thank you so much to Tom James, who really is my favourite author ever of all time. I've never read another book anyway, and his book is amazing. And if you don't buy it, whoops, you may as well just kill yourself.
That's fair.
Complain about that.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Thank you, Tom James. Have a lovely rest of the night. What are you doing?
I don't know. Probably doing some more studying on Todd Carty.
Nice answer. I'm just going to go downstairs and kiss the crap out this dog. All right then. Thank you so much. And night, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for coming. Bye.